I didn't like that you and Gabby kept arguing.
I'm just playing the game. I'm there to play the game. I'm not here to, like, beef with anybody. I don't like confrontation. I really don't.
Oh, come on. Let's not play coy here. You guys didn't like each other. You guys were weird. You guys were acting weird.
I had no issues. Like, I literally, if anything, like, I'm just playing the game. I'm there to play the game.
Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Devyn Simone, and welcome to this edition of the Challenge Aftermath. With me, I have Devin, Nany, Fessy, and Amber B. Now, Devin takes home another puzzle challenge. He's crushing it, and Fessy finally gets to make out with Gabby. Let's get into it.
As you can see behind me, there are 100 torches. Buried underneath each torch is a puzzle piece. Your goal is to find your 10 puzzle pieces of your corresponding color and build an ancient Icelandic totem. Now, along the way, you may find your opponent's pieces, and it's up to you if you want to help them out by leaving them out, or if you want to bury them again.
Nany, you guys, your team was in the lead for most of this, and then you get beat by Gabby and Devin. What's going through your head?
Once I realized that we had to like solve a puzzle, I'm like, okay, yeah, Josh and I are not going to get this. This is absolutely not going to happen. And then when I realized that we were the first team to get to our puzzle board and start, you know, to complete the puzzle, I was like, there's a chance that we could actually win this. And then of course, that didn't work out as planned.
And Devin, it seemed like some people may have been a little surprised that you won this particular challenge. Why do you think that is?
There's a lot of false narratives floating around the challenge house about me, and I continue to prove them all wrong. It's something that I enjoy doing and will continue to.
Nany, you're giggling over there. What exactly are you laughing about?
He's just Devin. Like, as much as I can't stand him, I love him because he makes me laugh. Hey, Devin, so when we used to like wake up every morning in the challenge house and we'd walk by each other, what was the first thing that you and I said to each other?
I know.
Nany.
You're Devin.
I heard in this game you guys were kind of strategic in hiding puzzle pieces from people that you didn't want to find them versus someone that maybe you were friends with or in your alliance. Fessy, can you tell me a little bit about that? Was that a part of your strategy?
Devin and Gabby's color was white. I'm pretty sure that's right. And we found about 5 of them, and I just buried them right back, and they still ended up winning. So hats off to them. You know, they got the job done even when we were trying to, you know, bury their pieces.
Did anybody else play that way as well, where you guys were trying to bury other teams' pieces that you didn't like? Can I get a show of hands?
Yeah, I was burying Devin's for sure.
Everyone was
burying
burying
Devin's.
mine. After other teams were starting to finish, I started thinking, okay, well, there's no way that these pieces haven't been found, so let's just start looking in holes that have been reburied. And that's what we did, and that's how we found them all.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Now let's talk a little bit about the deliberation.
I do think it's a girls' day. One thing for sure is that Corey and I are on the same page and we both want to go in. There's some teams that one girl wants to go in, the guy doesn't want to go in. The guy wants to go in, the girl doesn't want to go in. I've been on the chopping block for weeks now, and now I'm confident and I really want to get my skull.
It seems like the whole house is sort of gunning to put Amber M and Corey in. Is that the case, and why?
She wanted to go in.
The nominations before this one, her and Michi both said that they didn't want to go in and they were scared. So I think after saying that in the last deliberation, she's going into this one thinking like, okay, I can't let these people think that I'm scared.
Corey brainwashed her.
Did he?
We don't know if it's gonna be a guy or girl day. And I'm at the point where I need a gold skull. She needs to be brave. So Amber M, it's been real, but you gotta go. And I need my gold skull.
Corey knew he wasn't really going to have an opportunity to get his skull as things moved forward in this game. So he used Amber as a ploy for the girls by saying, if it's going to be a girls' day, you guys want to go against Amber. And it was an incredibly strategic move by Corey because either way, it's a win for him. And he convinced Amber to essentially throw herself into what was the worst possible elimination for her. And arguably, no offense, Amber, the worst elimination I've ever seen. Pitiful.
You may think you know this game, only tonight, it's with a twist. To begin, you're gonna start on either side of this hallway. When I say go, you're gonna race to go through your opponent and retrieve a ball from the opposite side. You will then bring that ball back to your side, deposit it, go back, get another ball. You'll do this 3 times. The agent to bring 3 balls back to their side the fastest will win tonight's elimination round, stay in the game, and earn that gold skull.
Amber, do you have anything to say about that?
No, I mean, it was my first hall brawl ever, first of all. And I feel like I lapped her at one point. I don't even know. It was crazy. Here's my thing. I felt like I knew what I was doing, and then I would go to grab one of my balls and she would have them all over the place. Like, I don't know if we had the same rules or what, but she was playing differently than I was in my elimination. So it had me all over the place as well.
Devin, you insist on throwing Josh in. Why?
Yeah, I want to know about that because you told me right before we walked down into the crater. No, you and Gabby looked me in the eye because all day you guys told me you're not going in. You're good. It's Josh and Nany.
Nany would have smoked Amber. It wouldn't have even been close. So I'm going to sit up there and say, okay, let's give the team that has been in direct opposition of my game the entire time their best possible chance at getting gold skulls. Absolutely not. Also, at that point, we still didn't know if it was guys or girls' day. If I knew it was a girls' day, I'm saying Gabby's name. Get down there, sister. Go get your gold skull and make me rogue. But at this point, my issue was more with Darrell than it was with you. You were kind of collateral damage.
It was just a game move. I just didn't know if you had beef with me for some reason because I was like, yo, this whole time, like.
I didn't like that you and Gabby kept arguing because I kept having to hear about it. And anybody that knows
I don't even know where that
knows.
came from.
So Gabby not going in against Amber M, some might say that was one of the worst moves in challenge history and certainly in the season. Devin, I see you nodding your head yes. What are you guys' thoughts about that?
This literally happened up in the podium. She saw the hall and she goes, I'm not going down there. I said, oh, why not? She just pointed at her face. And I was like, okay, well, you'll be wearing a helmet, but there's that.
Not tonight, TJ.
You don't feel like it, huh?
Mm-mm.
Gabby definitely plays a really scared game. I think she's just really afraid to go down there and possibly get hurt.
You said at the beginning of this that you walked in, you saw a hall brawl, and you said immediately, Nany and Josh are not going in, right? Like, what would you have had to see in order for you to send us in?
If we saw something that was more of a kind of a crapshoot, throwing the things through the wall, whatever it is, then yeah, you're probably going down there. But in a hall where it's like, hey, runner that has 25 pounds on this girl, run through her. Yeah, but I'm not going to throw you that bone.
Whatever.
Especially after you called me a piece of for 6 weeks in a row.
Fessy, what did you feel about Gabby not going in? Did you think it was a smart move?
I understand her decision because when you win power, it's kind of scary to throw yourself in and then lose when you're in a position of power and safety. I understand it, because a lot of people gave me when I didn't go in against Joseph.
Amber, can you tell us, how did it feel to beat Amber M?
It felt good to get my gold skull. I was blindsided, so it felt good to know I was going back into the house and coming back. So it felt good. And thank you, Devin. Thank you, Gabby, for that. I appreciate my first win.
Anytime, Amber.
Yes.
And Amber,
so
you decided to
I'm
stay with
happy.
your partner. You stayed with
Yeah.
Darrell. Was there hesitation in that? Did you know,
Nope.
from the jump?
I was not going to Corey. I felt like he was just a bad seed in this game. He was
The curry cause.
Yeah, he was not. I was not going to Corey. I felt like he had a curse.
Nam, Corey loses yet another partner in this game. What do you think about that? What does that mean for Corey?
That was crazy. He's gonna be a rogue again, and he already got the rogue record from this season, and just one more girl. We just should put the girl we or the house want to eliminate to attach with Corey, and that's it.
And Nam, I have a question for you. It seems like you and Lolo were struggling with some miscommunication. What's going on there?
Everybody needs some kind of space at some time.
Yeah, and I give you your space. I give you your space for
good.
days on
So
end.
let's try to
Yeah,
solve
let's
this.
do it for eternity. How about that? You want space? Get it for eternity.
All right.
Perfect. Bye.
Good. Thank you.
Our communication didn't work, so at some point I was like, okay, I tried it the whole time. I have nothing to like regret with myself. We tried to fix it. We couldn't. So at some point, it's just more powerful to recognize or to understand that you have to make a cut. We tried to volunteer ourselves to go in elimination. At the end of the day, it was a dumb move because at this point, all the other teams realize or know that we are not working well together, so they wouldn't give us this favor.
It sounds like you're talking about your double agents partnership, but it also sounds like you're talking about, I don't know, a girlfriend. Is that like playing a part in the miscommunication that's happening? Does that make things harder, or what's going on between you and Lolo? What's the real tea?
I can't play this game with so much emotions. It's not useful for me. The way how she talks to somebody. I grew up and I just always talk like kind of respectful to somebody. I don't know how the things, and I think like maybe the culture is also different. Like, because if I gonna name somebody like piece of shit, like say it for example, I'm not doing this because in Germany, if you say like somebody like this, you're like, this is not your friend. Like, the next step is punching your face. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's it's very difficult for me in some kinds, because if someone talk to me like this and no one in the house talk to me like except my partner, and I can't deal with that. So if you want to talk to me in a respectful way, we can do it, no problem.
It sounds like that it was bad communication, and you're right, Nam. You get to set the standard of how people treat you and how people talk to you. And in any relationship, challenge, partnership, or romantic, setting boundaries is super important. Now, Fessy, oh, messy Fessy, you didn't think you'd get out of this one scot-free, did ya? I hope not.
Probably not.
So, there's some tension building, some back and forth flirtation going on there, and you and Gabby finally make out.
Go on then.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna kiss you. You have to kiss me. I think he's hot.
Gabby has some soft lips. That's all I can say. I kind of peeped the energy in the house. She was trying to act like, oh, she's playing hard to get and I couldn't get it if I wanted it or whatever. And then I was like, just treating it like a little cat and mouse game, just killing some time in the house. And besides, I knew it would, no offense, Devin, I knew it would piss Devin off because that was his partner and he didn't like her spending time with me. So, that's all it really was.
Okay. Is that all it really was to both of you, or is that all it really was to you?
I don't know, she's not here, so I can't speak on her. But like for me, like I haven't talked to her since the show ended. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a little fun.
I never had any idea this even happened.
You didn't know a lot of shit happened.
I know. You're sleeping all the time, Nany. You would sleep all the time. I'm tired, okay?
Bed, treadmill, coffee, cigarette, bed.
I don't know. I think that, like, honestly, I think Gabby is she's so stunning. I want to hear details. Was the kiss nice?
I know, right?
Yeah. Give me the juice.
Spill it.
Did you kiss more than once?
Yes.
Did you kiss more than once?
On more than one day?
It happened multiple times. So, it obviously was something nice.
I swear I live under a rock.
Yes.
Gabby's absolutely beautiful. I was just saying, me and her really didn't have a relationship in the house. Like when I say we barely talked, like there was like days where we only said like a couple words, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I'm so surprised. I never knew this happened because I don't think I ever saw you guys even interact.
It was just physical attraction. That's all it was, Like we barely talked.
You're quiet anyways, Fessy. You're like super quiet.
Like I am naturally an introvert, and then I have this big personas. I like to compete and be the big dog, whatever. So now we get in the house and I keep to myself. And people are scared to come up and talk to me because they think I'm acting like I'm too good to talk, and it's not that, So that kind of hindered my gameplay. People think, oh, he thinks he's too good, that's why he's not talking. It's like, no, like when there's 30 people in the house and like everybody's talking at the same time, I'd rather like just sit back and chill.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Fessy, if you had to kiss someone one more time, would it be Gabby or Ashley?
Gabby.
And there we have it. we are going to play Pictionary. So you guys all have your whiteboards there, all right? And
Yes, no more
I'm
trivia.
going to throw it to you. And what, you don't like my trivia, Amber? I'm offended.
No, I got it, girlfriend.
You really do, girl. You really do. We gotta work. We'll work so that next time you'll feel
Okay,
like trivia.
good.
I am going to tell each one of you something that you have to draw. You're gonna draw it out, and the rest of the cast is gonna try and figure out what it is. So hopefully you're a good drawer. We'll see. All right, let's start with you first, Amber.
Okay, all right. Do the top first.
Rabbit. It's a rabbit.
Oh, no.
Helicopter.
Yes!
What?
Oh,
Wait, who said that? Who said that? Who got that? Was that you, Fessy? Good job.
Wow.
That's good.
Messy Fessy.
That was
That
so
was not that
good. The next one is for you, Nam.
We are so in sync that I'm going to guess this one blindfolded with my challenge beanie available on the Challenge App Store. Come
You
on,
better
Nam.
Good,
not
Dev.
lose, bro.
Send me the right energy here, Nam. Water.
Come on.
Waterland. Iceland.
Wait,
Underground
wait.
tunnels.
No.
Iceland.
Yes,
Water.
Yes, good job, Amber. You got one. Yes. Good job, Amber. Good job.
Devin, you were close and you had that up your eyes.
Me and Nam, 2 peas in a pod.
All right. Okay, Devin, this one is going to be interesting.
TJ.
Nailed it.
Good job, Fessy. Yes.
There might be hope for us after all, Fessy.
So good. All right, now, Fessy, it's your turn. So we're going to put those drawing skills to use.
Kyle and
Technically
Fessy,
not
Paul Bro.
supposed to draw
Nelson,
right
Nelson.
words. Wait, who said it? Wait, someone
Nelson.
said it.
Nelson.
Paul Brawl.
Yes,
Nelson,
Amber.
Paul Brawl.
Good job, Amber. Woohoo!
I'm actually
Amber,
good at this
you're
one.
way better at this than trivia. Way
I know, right?
Nam, we have one more for you, sir.
Ooh.
Okay. Nam and Lolo.
No! Double agents.
God damn it!
Seriously.
I'm done. That's crazy. The line. Was it a line of people? Was that how I got it?
Fessy, you're so good and you're not expressive at all, which makes it that much better or worse, I'm not sure, because you just shout out the answer and you're like, yeah,
I mean, I try to be expressive, but everybody writes their own narrative anyway, so I'm just gonna tell y'all, I mean, I'm big, but I'm also smart.
See, nobody said you weren't smart. We just said you make out with a lot of people.
No, I'm just seeing everybody has their own narrative and everything, so I'm starting to peep that, so.
So you're letting us know that when you come back that you've got the brains and the brawn. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Challenge Aftermath. I'm very impressed with all of you's Pictionary skills. Like, I mean, seriously impressed and so excited to see you continue to play out this game. So thank you guys for hanging here with me. Thank you guys for joining and watching, and make sure you tune in next week to another episode of the Challenge Aftermath right here, right after a brand new episode of the Challenge Double Agents. I'm your host, Devyn Simone, and I'll see you next time. And now, here's a sneak peek from next week.
Welcome to Mission Airlift.
Nobody's gonna help me get a gold skull. I'm running out of time.
I can't do the miscommunication anymore. Do you think Lola would just leave?
Well. Security freeze.
What? What does this mean?